scientist isn't really a normal way to be a human being. And somehow there are all these judgments about that you must be very logical or you must be very smart, whatever that means. You know, you see 20 entire solar systems ripped apart every night. Then the oxygen came from stars that had to die. You know, you hold your arms around yourself and you have a story that's billions of years and, you know, trillions of miles across, just in your own self. And then you think about how brief we are. And sometimes I hide under the bed. It's given me anxiety attacks. And you cling to the people that you love. And you have sex with all the wrong people. And you try to find some way to just kind of work out this energy that you don't know what to do with. So there's a balance between nihilism and inspiration. It is an absolutely wonderful place to walk. That balance between being part of everything and being so brief for almost nothing. And you have to hold those two things in your hands at the same time. And everybody you meet and everything you do in life, and when you're out grocery shopping and when you're driving on the highway, these thoughts just don't really ever leave. So it's not the easiest place to be. There's no great answer there. There's no great comfort. But the inspiring part is you're part of a story that is mind-blowingly dramatic and beautiful, even if you're a brief part. And so to me, the balance tips towards inspiration. Some days it's more towards the nihilism. But you take that little bit of truth and you wrap it up and you carry it with you, and it never really leaves.
That I really found my home. Never had a single guitar from Dean show up to me that wasn't absolutely ready to play. When the guitar first was developed, we wanted to give it a little bit of a difference from when we were with ESP and not copy the Jackson model too much. I think it's critical when you're on stage. You need to tune quickly in between songs. So for me, one of the most important things about design for this guitar was playability. One thing that sets this guitar apart too is the use of the frets, the jumbo frets on here. We're not using really thin frets, so the guitar has that kind of a twangy sound. This is like one of the best metal sounding guitars I've ever played. The album 13 was recorded last year. It was my 13th record. There's a lot of symbology with the number 13.
When Carl Sagan. And the thing that Carl did formed in stars. And when Carl moments where Carl was a real rock star. Meeting Carl, I always somehow the other. You know, being a scientist isn't really a normal way to be a human being.
Not okay.
To think that the earth is flat. So we're the one thing that is different?
Be hearing information, that actually got them to think. They're like, you're right.
You know, everything else we take a picture of is a sphere.
I'm not very good at singing songs, but here's a try.